Episode 117, STL Roar, MyCityMyMusic.com, Soldier by Blood. We got Indigo Nova in the house. Just go.
Take my hand, let's work together. It's not what that you say, it's what you do every day. Come alive and come together. Take my hand, let's work together. If I lend you my hand, will you help me make a stand? Come alive and come together. Take my hand, we'll work together. Come alive, come together. Come alive, come together. Come alive. Work. The time go by, no one cares what you buy. Come alive and come together. Take my hand, let's work together. It's not what that you say, it's what you do every day. Come alive and come together. Take my hand, we'll work together. Come alive and come together. Come alive, come together. Come alive. Work.
That's all I relay. Shut up, shut up. Sorry. I was watching it, but it's on.
Sure.
Sure.
That last song was an original.
Yeah, that was the original Indigo.
Derek wrote.
Very good. When you need to lay some tracks down.
Right?
I've been on you how many years now to do this?
Yes.
How many years have I been on you about this?
Oh, right? Oh, yeah. No,
Yeah, I know.
No,
You're
I
too
have
busy.
I have 120 songs recorded.
Really? Where are they?
They're all done. I've got plenty of recordings.
The only thing you've ever given me is your book.
Oh, no, I've got plenty. Plus the Vikings rap and all that, of course.
Yes. Okay.
All right, wait, we're going to do this one here.
Do this one.
Got a son of man born to life. He was warm, he came around, he was dignified. Show me what it was to cry. He couldn't be the man that I adore. Don't see no
Indigo Nova in the house. Sorry. That name.
You know you love her.
Oh, okay.
The best thing ever.
Rick, Christine, and Derek, you want to do one more, or you want to sit down now and talk?
Let's do one more here.
We'll do one more.
One more.
We'll do one more.
Let's do
Gary Wilson's in the house. Everybody know Gary?
What's up, Gary
Hi,
Wilson?
Gary.
Christina here.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Where did Stump go? Did he run away? Oh, jeez.
Let's do
I already know.
Awaken from Travel.
I know.
Okay. Awaken from travels.
Quick, they lock the door.
He'll climb in. He'll find a way to climb in.
All right. This,
Okay, we're stepping it down a little.
this here is another original song.
We're slowing the beat
Awaken
down.
from Travel.
Beautiful.
get settled in. Little Divine Sorrow.
Every time that I hear this calling, all alone in the acid
is the first thing that I think of when I wake up in the morning, and it's the last thing that I think of before I go to sleep. I need help. I'm tired.
Staring out from a doorway inside my head, they said you're gone. Such a dark, empty place where you used to walk. Where have you gone? I want you to know this won't hurt anymore. Lying down in a hole, Esmeralda. Feel your touch, breathe the smell all up in the air. It's dangerous place. I heard them say as they all turned and looked away, she had such a bright face. I want you to know you won't hurt anymore. Lying down in your hole. Oh, where have you gone? Where have you gone? Where have you gone? I want you to know this won't hurt anymore. No, I want you to know. No, you won't hurt anymore. No, lying down in your hole.
See the way that I feel inside. Try to run, but you just can't hide. See the way that I feel inside. Try to run, but you just can't hide. Hitting rock bottom and you can't get up. Won't find the answer with the killing yourself. day you wake up because you come too soon. No! When you drink your whiskey and you take your drugs, don't look at me, I'm not the one to judge. It's not my problem, they're down on you. Make your bed, you gotta lay in it too. Now you're stuck with no one else to blame, all because of what is in your brain. The boy cried wolf but nobody came. All you got left is your fucked up name. Hey, hey! See the way, feel the way, see the way, feel the way, see the way that I feel inside. Try to run, but you just can't hide. It's not my problem, they're down on you. Make your bed, you gotta lay it down.
Episode 117, Indigo Nova in the house.
Yeah.
Mr. Gary Wilson.
Yeah.
And William Stevenson, otherwise known as Stump. I just had to do that, William, yes.
I love that. William Stevenson.
Mary, no, Axel
Very
Rose got
nice.
the whole that there. Just said Axel Rose didn't have his real name.
Sir
but don't
William.
let me
Wait a
do that
minute.
downtown.
Sir William
We
Stevenson.
could call him Billy. We could call him Billy,
Or
couldn't we?
Sweet Willie.
Yeah, we can call him Billy, yeah.
Stevie. Call me on paycheck day.
Yeah, right.
Oh no.
Throw something at you. Okay, so Stump and Gary, you guys are playing this fundraiser for Sue McDonald. Who is Sue McDonald?
Old friend in the neighborhood. She's probably worked at just about every bar around town. She's a bar back and worked up River City Grill for a while at the cafe. But she's a good friend in the neighborhood and family, like family. So she's we're gonna throw a little shindig party. That's her on the right, and Molly is on the left of that flyer, and she's the one that's kind of putting everything together. So she said Sue likes our band, so she kind of requested us, I guess.
Very cool.
And
And
Frank's gonna be hunting that weekend, so that's where we got. Thank you to Gary for setting in on the skins with us. So
Of
Yeah, it'd be
course.
great, man. We're gonna have fun.
yeah,
Once a whore, always a whore, right, Gary?
Right.
You got that right.
Yeah.
I knew you'd
I
play
already
inside.
know.
Hit the gavel. Will you-
There
There we go. Bada bing. Yep.
So this is the 19th, and it's going to be. Is it what
It's
particular
right,
place is
it's
it?
right up the street, right the tracks up there. That bar next to the railroad tracks.
Oh,
On the
okay.
same side of the street as you. I think it's 7928 Broadway, Tesson Station.
Is that
It's
the name
from
of the bar? Is on Station?
Yeah,
Okay.
from 2 till whenever. We're going on at 6, so they're gonna have raffles and silent auctions and kind of like what we did with Turd Rock, I guess. And thank you so much. We raised about $5 grand in those 6 hours. That was awesome.
Oh, cool. Very
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah,
That's
it brought
awesome.
Tom back to life too. He needed that little kick in the butt.
He did.
Let him
So,
know
and
we're
we got to
starting
give it up for
rocking.
Tom.
He's checking his schedule. I just hit him today, so he's doing good.
I hope so. Yeah,
But,
he's got to do better. I mean, he's just got to do better. It's
Right.
just the way it is.
We're not gonna
so.
keep doing this. Tell him. Get it together, man.
No, he just has to do better. He's got to feel better, and
Yeah.
you know.
Well, that
so
did. I think that gave him a little punch. you
it
know?
did. It did. So you're gonna do have all the goodies: 50-50 raffle, silent auction,
Yeah.
a barrel of booze. Kendrick's is supplying food.
I guess I didn't put this together. We're just doing. We're just helping promo the thing, and like I said, don't even say on there where to any donations. I guess you can take to the bar on there, or they might have something on the website. You can always. We'll make sure they get it. You know, if anybody's got
Right.
something, some baskets of booze or any sports memorabilia, autograph stuff.
What
But,
time we starting, Stump?
we going at 6. So it'll be the first 4 hours. I think is just socializing, eating, and raffles, auctions, and stuff. Silent auction will probably be at the end.
All the goodies.
Yeah.
Cool. Awesome. Very cool.
Thank you much.
So yes, definitely we will. Yeah, if you guys, if anybody has any questions, you can hit me up or hit Stomp or
Yeah.
Gary or anybody, you know,
And
Tweezy.
thank you to everybody that did come out for Turbo Rock's benefit. That was
Oh, yeah.
awesome.
That was very
And
cool.
you and Katie and Michelle for helping. Michelle got that haul down there, you know, so thank them for donating the haul for nothing. And
Definitely.
it was a good time.
It was
As
awesome.
soon as we was out, we even loading out, Tom and Jill's thing was rainbows, and there was a rainbow across the sky.
Oh man.
That was like, he was standing out in the park lot, I almost started crying. I go, not again, dude. I'm a rock and roll biker dude, man. You can't be out here crying every time I'm on the air with you, I'm crying.
He's just that guy though.
Yeah, he is a heartfelt guy. He's a good guy. He's a good dude.
He's a sweet
But
guy.
anyway, more
Very
about
cool.
your guests. What are you guys playing?
Yeah,
So-
yeah. What about
We
you
missed
guys?
the opening thing, man. I want to hear some.
Oh, they were great, man.
Oh, we got more to
Awesome.
come.
So
Great.
Derek, Christine, and Rick.
You
We'll go to
familiar
last
with me.
names because everybody
Yeah, I'm
knows you
around
guys.
all the time. Derek Lauer. Yeah, I've been
Yeah.
around the scene. Back to the Red Sea at the Monday night jam session in New City back in the 80s.
Wow.
He's
that
good
was
buddies.
awesome.
Him and,
This guy.
him and Mike the
Yeah,
Wasp.
Hey,
Yeah,
yeah.
He's good friends with Mike the Wasp.
Yeah,
They grew
right.
up together.
Okay.
So
But yeah, all kinds of stuff. You know, I'm always around all the jam sets in Charlotte Pub for a long time.
Yeah.
Now my home base is kind of Diamond Music Hall. I'm there a lot, and a few other places.
and Rick works at Diamond Music Hall.
Oh yeah.
Does a fine job.
Yes, keeping all the riffraff out.
Very
Sort of.
good.
Yeah.
Professional.
We still let stuff
Usually,
fit in.
Yeah, I was saying, not
usually
all
a
of it
black
was,
suit though.
I usually do black.
But they let me when I'm working, you know, no plan.
So I met Rick besides Diamond Music Hall. He showed up at a Parrots Jam and he said, "I just learned to play bass. I'm playing with Derek Lauer." I said, "What? How many songs did you guys started?" And I was like, "Man, that's awesome!" Because you were so excited. I was like, I'm learning it every week. You were learning more and more music, which was so cool. That was what 3 years ago.
No.
Was it
Not
about-
even a year and a half.
Was
Was it a year and a half?
It
Oh,
was January, a year ago, so almost 2 years.
Did you
He's
play
a-
another instrument prior, or?
No, I just
No.
bought a bass 15 years ago just because I always wanted.
Right.
And
No,
it
honestly.
sat, and I just collected basses. And then when I met Derek, you know,
So 2 years in, you got to hook up with a.
No.
Somebody's
Indigo
been
Nova
playing
was
his
only a
whole life.
thing since January now. We've
Right.
only been working on this since January.
Right.
So it's a brand new thing.
No, I'm just saying him only a couple years into
Almost
playing.
2
Yeah,
years.
yeah.
The nostalgia.
Derek is
Oh,
amazing.
I'm putting
my
him through his
He's a
goodness.
good
paces.
teacher.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I put
You
him
must have
through
done
his
good in your
Well-
learning real quick then.
paces. Yeah.
Like some of the first songs, she's like, "We're gonna do Blue by Yngwie Malmsteen. We're gonna do."
Oh,
John
nice.
we're gonna
Petrucci,
do
we did John
John
Petrucci's
Petrucci.
thing right off the
Yeah,
bat.
you did.
The testing ground
He
gate.
dumbed it down for me to make it
Right.
easier. But he's
That
such a
was-
great teacher, and I appreciate
Yeah,
it.
it's like, Rick knows the songs. When he was so nervous first, I remember him saying, "I'm so nervous to play." He did great, and then I needed a bass player to play a certain song. He says, "I only know the ones Derek taught me."
And they were almost originals. A lot
Right.
of them, too.
Yeah.
Well, it's been beautiful to kind of build this project from scratch. You know, I've done a few different types of projects over the years, you know. And a couple of times I've tried to seek out the best musicians I could find, you know, and work out some badass material. Well, one thing that takes a lot of work, and then you have to coordinate a lot of very complex personalities and
And then you got other gigs, you got
yeah,
bounce
and,
around.
and there's something to be said about somebody who shows up with enthusiasm and wants to do it, regardless of
Absolutely.
experience, seasoning,
Right.
skill level. You want to do it? Hey, let's do it.
They want
you know.
those experiences.
Right.
Well, yeah. Well, the chemistry's got to be there too.
Right, for
You
sure.
know, you two are
Definitely.
you guys are opposite, but you work together because he's on time and this way, Derek. This way, Derek. We're going this way. We're going this way. Because you go 40 different directions.
Oh yeah, I got
At
all
one
kinds
time.
of projects right
He
now,
does.
for sure.
I know.
You know, I
You
got
do.
a whole list of things I'm working on these days. You know,
Very good.
but including some public art sculptures, again, some urban revitalization strategies we're doing a new housing development of modular construction types, creating a prototype for ecological housing. I'm working with a developer on a new subdivision in Kirkwood of some beautiful houses I got to design.
He's an architect. If you guys didn't know that.
Oh, yeah, I was wondering.
How cool, huh?
Yeah.
Real estate
He
agent
never
or something, yeah.
stops.
Wait a minute,
Then,
hold on.
And then
here.
I back up John Maxfield, and I'm working on the recordings with John Shanahan, who's a brilliant,
He's
talented singer.
badass.
Yeah,
And
he
I'm
is.
backing up, I'm producing a gal, Rhonda Mack. She's a great singer talent.
She's awesome.
So, working on that, and then the big thing is really the Vikings map, which is a movie, a film, a symphony I wrote. It took 3.5 years to put together, about 3,000 hours put into a single piece of artwork.
It's freaking badass, man.
Yeah, it's an incredible thing. You know, so it's like it started as a piano exercise, and I ended up putting together this whole symphonic piece of music, and actually built a MIDI guitar that I used to do all the parts with, but actually learned to play the piano, learned to play the drums for the whole thing, and use my architecture skills to animate the entire ancient world the Viking map tells a story about a journey that the Vikings took 1,000 years ago that went all around the world. And so this piece of music goes through 7 different key changes, and each key change correlates to a culture. And there's like a marimba solo and an Andean pan flute and a Japanese Kyoto, and they end up in the American Indians and stuff like that. So this tells this whole story. And the film has an actual poetic prose narrative that goes along with it. There's a 32 stanza poem that goes along, tells a story. And so the whole thing was the beginning of a animated piece that it's worth checking out. It's only 15 minutes.
It's beautiful.
It's out there on YouTube. You just search, the Vikings map. If you add in my name, Derek, D-E-R-E-K, it'll pop up quicker. But the Vikings map. It's out there, Spotify and Amazon and.
Another evil genius of music.
Oh yeah.
Right
yeah.
here.
Yeah,
And when are you going to sleep? When you're dead?
That's right. Yeah, for sure.
I feel the same way.
And so,
yeah.
so the Indigo Nova thing is this great concept. It's all about this, this idea of an explosion of a supernova of a star that spreads out these good vibes and waves throughout the universe and changes our sort of outlook on life. It's kind of, but it's, this idea
The
of
meaning of the name of the band, yeah.
yeah, right. Indigo Nova, and this
That's
idea
the
that
meaning of the name.
yeah, for sure.
Excellent.
Yeah, and it's I think we're all kind of creatures that react to music, and it can change your life and the way you feel, and it's and so we're working on a new piece of music that's going to be high tech with some video and some things like this, and kind of tell a story, kind of in the way I did the Vikings map, but change the pace, change the format a little bit, and
Very
again,
cool.
we're trying to be a show band rather than a bar band, so it's something you go see.
Something with some substance.
Yeah, but still we'll get up and dance, and still good, and we got a good mix of stuff that girls like with her singing, and the good guitar stuff that guys will like. So it's a good balance to for everybody and all that. So.
And then there's some musical scores he does. It's just music. Which
Yeah,
is
yeah.
amazing.
No, again, I've written, recorded.
You and Derek, you and Rick too.
Just them two, yeah.
Yeah, there's a couple of
It's very
guitar
cool.
pieces we do. Yeah.
Very cool.
So you guys do covers?
Yeah.
And originals?
Yeah, we do about half and half. We're getting that way, and so it's a good mix. So we try and pick songs that again will get you off your feet and dancing. That's kind of the most important thing we figure is to connect, is to get people moving. We don't want to get too dramatic and too serious about stuff. Right?
Yeah, you gotta have fun with it, no
But,
matter what.
And you've got two other people in your
my
band.
God, yeah.
Who is that?
Geez, well, first of all, Kevin on drums, Kevin Helmsing, and you guys might have seen him around, and he will be equally great on drums, guitar, and vocals and stuff. He can sing, and I seen him do Master of Puppets and sing it and play it and stuff. I mean, just
He's a music
Show off.
teacher.
So he
Yeah.
teaches
He teaches
piano, and
piano.
he's got a great way of knowledge of music, and
He's
we're working out the tunes.
great
He'll sit there,
teacher.
and he'll know the counts, and just really great to have him on board. And then secondly, we have Chris Diener. Chris Diener is a keyboard player, and you guys might
From
know
Washington.
him. Yeah, from Washington. He's from the Foreigner tribute and things like that. And man, I just over at his place drove out to Washington, and we got together to go over some Deep Purple stuff. we're working
Washington,
on.
Missouri here?
Yeah, he's got the John Lord thing down, but this dude is a Dream Theater fanatic. So he is a Jordan Lewis, Derek
Oh,
Shelby,
I
and-
love Dream Theater.
Yeah, and so we sat there, and we went through Fatal Tragedy and Surrounded, and In the Name of God. I think he and I are going to be able to kind of do some of that, which is, I don't know if that's an Indigo Nova thing or not, but just I couldn't help it. We pulled up, started talking Dream Theater, and he's like doing it note for note. I'm like, oh, I know some of that, and it's like, oh, well, maybe we're on to something, But Chris is a really talented piano player, and again, he adds a whole dynamic to the band. We just got the skeleton crew here tonight,
Yeah.
But
That's okay.
yeah,
That's cool.
and you get the video behind it. All of a sudden, it becomes a thing, And it's nice having the two of us trading off singing. You don't get that a whole lot around town, to back up, do harmonies behind her and vice versa.
Definitely. Well, when you do a Dream Theater song, sit down because it's going to be at least 10 minutes.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I'm not sure that's the audience who's gonna get up and dance. That's not
When I was on
dance music.
Turbox show, he said, okay, pick your favorite artist. I said, Dream Theater. He said, what? I said, well, he said, can you pick a song that's under 10 minutes? I said, I'm trying to find one that's 6 minutes.
Yeah, that's all I did. That's all I did.
There's not many of them, but God, you get in there and listen to them. It's like you don't even realize 10
beautiful.
minutes have gone by.
Yeah.
Because they're so, wow. I mean,
You're
they
right.
just blow you away. I mean,
Yeah.
it's total.
And then to watch up
And you're
close,
still on that one song.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
But you don't even realize it. I mean, it just flies by. It's freaking amazing.
I forgot that. Who was the drummer in Dream Theater? Was that a
Well, Portnoy.
Portnoy? Yeah. Man.
Mike Mangini right now.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
What happened to Portnoy? Is he still around?
Oh, well, what happened to Portnoy? Oh my God! Well, if you ask this question, no.
Ah, here we go. Come on, bring it on.
If
Yeah.
you can't ask that kind of a question
I know,
today.
I'm
okay?
sorry.
No, because a few years back, then Portnoy partnered with Billy Sheehan on
Yeah,
the
I remember
bass
that, yeah.
and did the Winery Dogs with
Yeah.
Richie Kotzen on the
But I
guitar.
thought he was still in that Dream
And
Theater
then, well,
thing.
then no. So those are 2 albums that you have to go get right now today. Go over, so
Okay, let's
Winery
go
Dogs.
get
Going to rob a record store
And
now.
secondly,
Joe's.
you
I'm
went
not
on.
robbing a record store
Hold
tonight.
on. So
I knew you
secondly,
wanted to
Portnoy
drive.
went on to do the Sons of Apollo with Jeff Scott Soto, right?
Mm-hmm.
And again, if you haven't heard this project, go out and get it today. It's one of the coolest things going on today. So, yeah, good
You
stuff.
had to bring something
Yeah.
up, Gary.
See?
Well, no, I'm glad I did now, because I.
So, and you can get both of those at Joe's Records
Yeah.
and CD Warehouse. So,
right.
yeah, we gotta show love to Walter and Joe because they were the bomb
Yeah,
dig for
well,
Yeah, Richie Kotzen's cool, great songwriting too.
Very cool. All right, your turn, sister. You're the girl in the room.
Okay, you ready for my story?
Yes.
scoot your chair this way.
Now, you don't have
Okay.
to say who you work for if you don't want to, but do you have a day gig?
I do. I'm an RN for a
Oh,
living.
very cool.
Yeah.
Very cool.
There you
I
go.
was raised by a musician. My dad, he was blind. He played music for a living, and
So you're a legacy.
kind of. Yeah, well, my dad is. I would say he played in the Seconds band. He was very well known locally, all
Very cool.
around. And well, he passed 15 years ago from ALS. I love music, and it's always helped guide me through my hard times in life. I met this guy at Diamonds one night, and then his roommate Derek, and them two already started playing, and I wasn't a part of it at the moment. And just one night, me and Rick were hanging out and playing. I was singing karaoke like I always have, and Derek walked in and said, "Try this song." So I will have to tell you, I have a big appreciation for 70s music now because of this guy. He has
I'm an old
introduced
dude,
a
too.
lot of 70s
Yeah.
music to me.
That's
It's a good era.
Yeah, he's like, "Can you try this one?" I'm like, "I'd never heard it, but I'll try it," and I love it.
What was it?
Oh,
Blue Mist, maybe?
so many.
Yeah.
So many.
We would,
Besides that.
no, we sit there and get hammered and sit there and say, well, have you heard this and heard that? But,
Yeah.
a lot of the more rare Casey classics.
What's the
and
Burning Sky song? Who's that by?
Yeah, that's why
that we sing?
Yeah, Bad Company.
I can't even tell you the
never
names.
sang in a band or nothing prior to that? Just karaoke?
My dad bought me a karaoke machine when I was a
You had to
child
know
because he
you
knew
could
I loved to
though,
sing.
Someone you caught someone's ear like that.
Yeah, I always loved to sing.
Right.
And we were just messing around, and he kind of jumped in, and
So let's
Cool
give
when
it
it happens like that when you're
and then
young.
we kind of meshed. I mean, we kind of just
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's good.
it works.
we
The
sounded.
Nova thing.
Yeah, that's right.
We
That's
really
right.
well.
Indigo Nova.
It's kind of easy to practice when they're roommates.
Yeah,
and
this
I'm
is the
over all
thing,
the
you know.
time, and so you can practice.
You've
a
had
lot.
this type of deal with a band all the time. Oh, we get together once a week,
Yeah,
every
schedule,
Thursday.
yeah,
Well, you
yeah.
miss the next Thursday, and then you spend the next one trying to remember what the hell you did. and
Someone's
stuff.
sick or someone.
Oh hell, we'll get a
work
practice
late.
in starting at 11:30 at night, or we might get 20 minutes in before lunch, or it's just it's kind of nice to have that ability to have the gear
Yeah.
set up and
Take
just
a
good
break.
to go.
Let's jam a couple
So that's kind of
songs.
helped get a long way in 9 months for sure.
It's
Makes a
been
big
fun.
difference,
It's been. It's definitely been a ride with these two.
Yeah.
When do you guys play? When do you guys play next? When's your next gig?
Well, we've got a few places that we like to support. That we've got we like to hang out at the Boathouse,
Right.
Salvatore's, Night Shifts, Diamond, Cottleville Wine Cellar. Each one of those, we've got some things lined up in the springtime. We just have to keep our eye on the
Very
schedule
cool.
for that. In the meantime, we're going to come back with some recordings and the video work. That's kind of what we're focusing on right now. While it's cold out.
Where are you recording at? You need a studio?
Oh yeah, I got my own kind of rig.
They have their
again,
own
since-
studio.
Oh,
there.
very
From
cool.
when I did the Vikings map, I still got all that gear.
Very cool.
So yeah, kind of doing it that way.
Well, you should send me some tracks. I can put it on my app. I've got an app. It's 365 Live. It's STL Roar that runs 24/7.
Oh, nice. Oh,
It's
let's
my
do that.
original music collection. Goes back past the 70s.
You
weren't even thought of yet. I didn't know how much music I had until I started downloading all this music on this app.
Then you had to move everything over.
So
once.
it
Yeah.
mixes everything up for me. So I've got all the genres covered, which is really cool. But the older stuff is what I really like. The bands, like the original bands that, started together and then they split up and are playing in 3 or 4 other bands on down their history. You know,
Right.
they were in this one and this one and this one, and now they're in that one or whatever.
We used to move them songs back in the day. It was in a Peaches crate.
Oh, right. That's
Yeah.
Who still has a Peaches crate? Anybody?
I still have a Peaches bag. I have a Peaches bag that
Oh
I
man,
framed.
I don't have the crate. I don't
And
have
I
the
had
throw.
the crates, but they were dissolved. But a friend of mine, a relative of mine, made duplicates of them for me for Christmas one year and took
Great.
a picture of Peaches thing and put a sticker
Yeah,
on both
that's-
sides.
No,
But
I
yeah,
met-
it's perfect.
papers.
I need 10 of them, not 2. But
Yeah,
I'm
no
not gonna
kidding.
bitch.
I met Ozzy
Everybody-
Osbourne down there
everybody-
one time, you know.
Everybody still remembers Peaches, right?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah, for
definitely.
sure.
Yeah.
Millions of
I wonder whatever
peaches.
happened to the cement up there where people was putting their shoe, like the little
Presents.
Chinese theater we had going on up there with the handprints and autographs and that concrete.
Oh, yeah,
Going in
yeah.
Peaches, remember
Whatever
sidewalk?
happened to all those huge
The big-
4-foot by
I know
5
what two of
foot?
the Kiss ones are.
I know where
The album
one.
covers. That
Yeah,
used to hang on the walls.
Yeah.
That's Walter Ray.
Well,
yeah. I know he's
don't
got one
open
or
his.
two.
Don't open your mouth and tell
What?
on
He's a
Walter.
collector, man. I tell him Walter.
He
I
knows
said,
exactly
ask
where
Walter
they're
Ray.
at.
I
He's,
said,
Oh, I
ask
know
him.
he's got a special truck just for special stuff
I'm
like
just
that.
saying, ask him. He's a record dude, man. He would know.
But yeah, no, Walter's your go-to guy. He can get anything.
I thought I would see you
Anything.
get the Mississippi Nights book released too. That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I was involved in a project trying to relaunch Mississippi Nights down the North Riverfront and such, you know, down by the the
Trying
cotton.
to save it before the.
No,
No, they were trying to relaunch.
We're
it.
trying to redo a whole development there at the Cotton Belt building and stuff, which involved an amphitheater, a hotel district, a
Yeah,
shopping
but they-
district. We did an international trade center, and
Right.
basically it all got chefed aside in preference of Mayor
Is that the
Slay.
same one Shady
Mayor
Jackson
Slay was
did
doing
too?
Mayor Slay was doing the football stadium,
Right.
which then never happened.
Right. Well, everything
So we
down
would
there-
have had a downtown entertainment district, $1 billion development. This was 2011.
But they didn't want to do it because they were.
Yeah.
It's all a write-off. They don't want anything built down there. That's why they've been putting the pressure on Jack to close. And he finally just said, "I'm done.
Yeah.
I'm
All the
closing the
politics
doors.
is bullshit.
You know, all you because I mean I've heard the stories. I've talked to him so much. He's like, man, they're constantly giving me fines,
Well, you know.
tickets, all this bullshit.
Well, this
I
is
mean,
why,
it's
you know, the
ridiculous.
important developments going on right now are
Yeah.
then again, what's going on at Choteau's Landing, right? What's going on at St. Charles, south of their
Right.
main street there, but also at the NGA, right? And again, so we've been involved in trying to do the Martin Luther King corridor and the Page Avenue corridor. So I work with Urban League and Better Family Life. And again, in Better Family Life is one of my better architectural accomplishments. If you get to go to this building, it's on Page and Union, okay? Now, there's a mural inside this building. It's an old elementary school building. And this mural was done by a Bolivian. It's 125 feet long, and it shows the beginnings of African-American history from Africa all the way to Neil deGrasse Tyson, okay? So on the 3rd floor, I did the build-out for the Center for the Advancement of African-American Businesses. I was able to use these cool curved glass walls, and we mapped onto the glass the original hand sketches from the Bolivian artist who did the mural on the 1st floor.
Very
You
cool.
gotta see this thing, it's really
So it's
cool.
like ramps.
Sounds amazing.
Yeah, it's
That
a
sounds neat.
curved backlit blue and lit glass, and it's created office spaces, so open office
That
plan,
sounds cool.
but did it with curved partitions and stuff. It's pretty cool.
Where?
And
Sounds awesome.
that's at Better Family Life at Union and Page, 5415 Page. There's one other thing I got to mention, and this is something that's just recently we just finished. I work with this artist, a guy named Thomas Sleet, right? And he's an African American artist, and he works at the History Museum. He's prominent there. And he and I worked on several sculptures, one of which we just completed. This one is up at the Audubon Center. So there's a wildlife preserve up there at the Alton Bridge. So, you're going to that last gas station right before they got it all messed up with the construction right now. You go there, there's a wildlife center. There's a really cool modern building back there that's got this nice little exhibit all about the waterfowl. And anyhow, so we did a sculpture made out of driftwood pulled out of the Mississippi. It's an 80-foot long sculpture made out of wood that we pulled out, and it's all aligned with the sun, and it's very.
It's actually really
It's
big.
really cool, and the shadow patterns it creates on the and it's really worth seeing. But when we took the wood and we used an ancient Japanese technique where you char the wood and coat it with linseed oil and all this type of thing, and it's got glass reflective pieces on the top of the wood. So it's just really that's something we're proud of that we just got finished, and that's through Thomas Sleet. He was the artist.
That sounds cool.
And the other one is the public art sculpture that's right there at the Jazz at the Bistro. And this was through the Creative Exchange Labs with Jasmine Aber. She was the one that did this with the sponsorship of the Kranzbergs. And so if you're coming out of the Fox Theater, you'll be facing this 30-foot by 40-foot sculpture
It is badass.
made out of electrical conduit.
badass.
The whole thing is made out, and we did this in 2011. It was backlit with LED lights right when that stuff was just first coming out. We had to kind of do some engineering about it. But again, it's this whole sculptural piece that's done there. So again, I tried to get involved in some projects that are sort of publicly minded and artistically minded at the same time. And again, moving ahead with that, we're renovating, one last thing, we're renovating a warehouse, and this is right off of 70. It's one of the ones when you're coming from downtown, the top of the building is right level with the highway. And we're gonna be building a rooftop club on top of this, like a nightclub. It's gonna be really badass. These guys are out of California, and they're gonna renovate the whole thing in the community center. As I said, we're gonna be trying to build 620 houses over by the NGA, and we're gonna use this building as a place for staging materials and all this sort of thing. But then there's also a place that they're gonna be training people to work on trucks, training you how to fix HVAC, training you how to work on cars, training you how to work on computers. There's a robotics lab, there's a kitchen cooking. So it's a place that's gonna be a supplemental educational place for the community. So it's something that you look into, it's gonna be very cool, so.
Very good.
Wow, that's
Awesome.
really
Wow,
nice.
now take a breath.
You never sleep. Yeah, the guy's up like 48 hours and.
I've seen him work through the night.
All the time.
Doesn't sleep at all through the night.
I've done that
He's
before.
always going.
I know. You guys ready to play some more?
Yeah, let's do that.
Sure.
Awesome.
Yeah,
Why
let's
don't
do
you
it.
guys move over here when they move up? When they move up here.
Back over my corner.
No, you come over here on this side.
In my corner.
Yeah, your corner. He moved in.
I was invited.
I know.
You got the bucket, Gary?
Yes, sir. I got the
yeah.
buckets. You know it.
Give me that. Oh, my God. All right, Tweezy's got to move his stuff around here.
Oh, a lot of relocation here.
Hey, can I put your bag on his?
Yeah, of course. No, I'm trying to.
Check.
Yeah, I forgot that train
that
crash.
train.
That goes by.
the
Shook me
train.
up there for a minute there.
The train.
Well, we were putting coins out there one day when it was still light out, trying to see if it would hit them, and it never
Shot by Mike
did.
Boots driver. Mike.
It never did. It just shot them out in the grass.
No, he never give me no.
Oh, gotcha.
You guys want a beer or anything?
Anybody else?
Yeah, we got.
Will you hand me my blue drink?
We got tons of.
The blue drink, that makes it easy.
Yeah, right? Thank you.
I got the yellow one, so.
Yeah, if you guys want, we got buds.
Hey, you wanna throw this away over there?
Coors, I think.
Thanks, Mike. There's a camera over there in the corner.
Okay. Episode 117, Indigo Nova. You guys ready?
Yeah.
You ready? You ready? You ready?
Yeah.
Here's your applause.
Someone
a song began with a friend of mine, Ilya, the Mad Russian. Ukrainian background. It's a song called Freedom. Well, now tell me about your freedom. Don't you think it's what a ghost? When push to shove becomes the answer, we shall know freedom is wrong. Well, now tell me about your freedom. Don't you think it's far behind? In a sea of endless people, freedom's only a state of mind. And Mr. Rich Man in his fat house does run the bank with your young bones. And would he think to throw a blanket to you when you are starving poor? Well, now tell me about your freedom. Don't you think it's far behind? In a sea of endless people, freedom's only a state of freedom's only a state of you an outlaw in your city? Are you just tired, starving, poor? And all the laws that keep you busted. You ever wonder what they're for? Well, now tell me about your freedom. Don't you think it's far behind? In a sea of endless people, freedom's only a state of mind. Well, now tell me about your freedom. Don't you think it's far behind? In a sea of endless people, freedom's only a state of mind.
Kind of appropriate to the political time.
Oh, well, definitely. Well, it's always political, you know?
It's a lunatic friend.
Okay.
Yeah, speaking about the political climate, here's an old KC classic we had to draw out, lunatic fringe, right? You guys are
Oh, man, from the 80s, yeah.
Yeah.
Is that Red Rider?
Christina says, who's that?
Red Rider, but
Yeah.
Gary Hoey
Yeah.
did a brilliant version, so
Yes.
we're doing the Gary Hoey version.
There you go.
Actually, we're doing the Indigo.
Inspired by Gary.
Yes,
That's what,
definitely
inspired
is.
by Gary.
That's one of his favorite artists.
Yes.
Gary
Do you know who that is?
No.
She did-
I'm 44.
What is that supposed to mean?
Well, I'm just saying. I was raised in the 80s.
All right.
Come on, discuss
No,
it.
a lot of the
Still a
references,
lot of 80s.
a lot of the references I bring up, she don't get.
I'm like,
Absolutely. All right, here we go.
Little friend, I know you're out there. You're hiding, and you hold me. I can hear you coming. We know what you're after. We're wise to you this time. We won't let you kill the laughter. Whoa, 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 whoa. Lunatic friends in the twilight's last gleaming. This is open season, but you won't get too far. 'Cause you gotta blame someone for your own future. We're on guard this time. Get your final solution. Whoa, 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 whoa. We can hear you coming. Now you're not gonna win this time. We can hear the footsteps. Hey, all on the watchtower. Lunatic friends, we all know you're out there. Can you feel the persistence? Can you feel the thunder? Lunatic friend.
Woo! Yeah.
All American Saloon Days. Holy crap.
I love that bar. I loved all the bars in the landing. What do you mean?
Yeah, you know,
What she said.
I'm like hopelessly addicted to watching the news like most of us. And can't wait to election stuff kind of be put in
Oh yeah,
you know.
tomorrow's a big day for the.
Yes,
I don't even know
sure, man.
what is it doing tomorrow?
We're supposed to have a blood moon.
If there's blood,
Oh, blood moon. What time?
Blood
Oh,
moon is a witch's moon.
Yes
I
on
know, but I
Prop 3.
remember
Blood
Yes
moon.
on 3. You know, that,
Yes, vote on yes. Yes on 3.
Listen, 3 here. Cheers to that.
There we go.
Yeah, no, and so here goes one that shouldn't have to be singing, but here we are anyway.
Yes, that's right.
That was good. You win. Time out.
I'm not trying to. What?
Something happened in here.
I've got to beware. Yeah, it's time to stop. Hey, what's that sound? Everybody look what's going down.
You got a lot of cats.
He don't care as long as he's not throwing them again.
Battle lines being drawn. Nobody's right if everybody's wrong. Young people speaking their mind, getting so much resistance from behind. Time to stop. Hey, what's that sound? Everybody look what's going down. What a field day for the hit. There's 1,000 people in the street, singing songs that they carry inside, mostly saying blue wait for our side. It's time to stop. Hey, what's that sound? Everybody look what's going down. Paranoia strikes deep. Yeah, into your life it will creep. Yeah, it starts when you're always afraid. Step out of line, they'll come and take you away. It's time to stop. Hey, what's that sound? Everybody look what's going down. Stop. Hey, what's that sound? Everybody look what's going down. Stop. Hey, what's that sound? Everybody look what's going down. Stop. Hey, what's that sound? Everybody look what's going down.
Yeah.
I know.
Well, they were over there firing up, so I figured.
Oh, right, really?
Don't throw that to
Throwing
me.
this fucking hammer at you. Shut up, Stump.
I'm taking cover, man.
You guys want to do another one? Taking cover.
Love to change the world. Love to change the world. Alright.
One more and then we'll take a break. Episode 117, STL Roar by CityMyMusic.com, Soldier by Blood, Indigo, Nova in the house. You guys ready? So I'll leave it up to you. Population keeps on breathing, nation bleeding, still more life is funny, skies are sunny.
So I'll leave it up to you. Oh yeah. War pollution, there's no solution. Institution, electrocution, black and white, rich and poor, them and us, stop the war. I'd love to change the world, but I don't know what to do. So I'll leave it up to you. So I'll leave it up to you.
Episode 117, STL Roar, mycityMymusic.com, Soldier by Blood, Indigo, Nova in the house. We'll be taking a break. We're gonna start you off with I know you're not gonna know this band. I know these other guys should know this band. It's a local band. Are you ready?
It's gonna be my boy.
It's not you.
No, Dirty King.
No, not Dirty King. Who is it? Jack, who is it? Play it with me all the time. Let's go.
Hey!
My mama dressed me like the Mardi Gras. 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 You ask me where I get my style. There's something there in that pretty boy's smile. To be the prize of the veil profit ball. Before you dance, girl, gotta learn how to crawl. My mama dressed me like the Mardi Gras. Now down in Shiloh, they'll be dancing in the streets, shaking their hips to that funky beat. Standing bulletproof and 10 feet tall, drinking Budweiser now and having a ball. My mama dressed me like the Mardi Gras.
What is that?
Hey little girl, where'd you learn to dance?
I never learned.
And how do you squeeze in those Mardi Gras pants? Time to cut loose now and have some fun. Down in Louisiana, girl, behind the sun. My mama dressed me like a Mardi Gras. My mama dressed me like a Mardi Gras. My mama dressed me like the Mardi Gras. My mama dressed me like the Mardi Gras. Hey little girl, won't you take my hand? Your mama don't need to know a plan. Gonna leave all those troubles behind. Down in New Orleans, it's party time. My mama dressed me like the Mardi Gras. My mama dressed me like the Mardi Gras. My mama dressed me like the Mardi Gras. My mama dressed me like the Mardi Gras.
She rocks smooth. I'm falling in.
Torchlight. Where was it at?
At Red Flag?
Yeah.
Where were you at? I was there all night.
I was by the door on the side of the stage.
We were stage side.
We were all over the place. I was in the green room. That's where I did an interview with
They
Ted.
said you guys was on the radar. You was
Walk
trouble.
through the gate.
Yeah, all the guards had you on the radar. They said you was in trouble.
Yeah, whatever. What guard? You mean the Gestapo down there?
Yeah.
Oh,
I heard they ran everybody out like it was a
I know,
fire or
yeah.
something.
Yeah, we know.
That's there.
That's ridiculous. That's
Yeah.
screaming and yelling at the end of the night, kicking everybody
You know
out.
what? How can you sell somebody a $5 bottle of water and not tell them you only got 2 minutes to drink it?
There was
And
still,
they all- and they all-
there was
yeah.
still
No
people
time.
in line buying
That's
drinks
okay.
and they were throwing people
It's
out.
water.
I know, it's
Don't
They
take
were
ridiculous.
still
water out
taking
the
their money.
door.
Okay. Okay, we're not bad mouthing venues on the air.
Rock and
No,
roll.
no.
Sorry.
Rock and roll.
Episode
mention the name.
117 STL Roar. Derek just learned a song 5 minutes ago, so and he's gonna have to play it. What?
Hello, Phyllis. We know you're watching.
Phyllis? Peaches?
She's one of our good friends, Phyllis.
Yes, Phyllis.
I'm gonna go get my snores, man. There's a question.
I can leave my soul's on fire.
just what we're drinking.
Yeah, buddy.
Old gear, hey, talk about a piece of St. Louis relics. This here came from Ed Seelig and Silver
Oh
Strings.
man,
I bought this. '82, turning in the first day of '82. I've
Give
been
it up
playing
for
this
Rage.
amplifier. What does that make that now? That 40 years? I've been playing this amplifier every single day for 40 years. I bought
That's
this.
amazing.
And it's still humming.
That's
It's
amazing.
still on the man, yeah.
Still working.
We want to hear that then.
Oh gosh, we have so many more. Just like holding back.
Feeling all right.
All right, let's do it. Since I got to have a change of scene, every night I had the strangest dream, imprisoned by the way it could have been, left here on my own. So it seems I got to leave before I start to scream. Someone locked the door and took the key, feeling alright. And I feel good myself, feeling alright. And I feel good myself. Boy, you should took me for one big ride. And even now I sit and I wonder why. And that when I think of you, I stop myself to cry. Just can't waste my time. The bus keep driving. Gotta stop believing in all the lies. 'Cause there's too much to do before I die. Feeling alright. And I feel good myself. Oh, no, no. Feeling alright. And I feel good myself. Oh, no, no, no. Don't you get too lost in all I say. Yeah, by the time you know I felt that way. But that was then, now you know it's too late. I can't get upset, so I guess I'm here to stay. Till someone come along and takes my place with a different name, oh, and a different face. Feeling alright.
buzz, buzz, buzz.
Yes, yeah, I'll run around with you. Just have to
Run around now.
Western Heights with you.
Start coming.
Ed Seeley, that is one whole damn man.
Yeah. It's badass. It's your turn to sing.
That's the end on me.
What other girl cover tunes you guys know?
Oh, we got this one
Like
here.
Joan Jett, Pat Benatar, that
This
stuff.
one takes you
What was
way
that
back.
one I was trying to learn? Oh, we used to do it years ago.
I was doing
The
that
Joan
for
Jett
everybody.
one.
I was doing that for everybody.
The Joan Jett one. Pick one.
No, it's a real bad reputation.
Don't give a damn about my reputation.
Don't give a damn about my reputation. You could sing that, you know.
I do.
You actually, it'd be a fast song, I'll tell you that.
One of these songs was 19.
Actually, it was a pretty good song. I
This
listened
is
to
actually
it.
dancing.
The night has come. The land is dark, and the moon is the only light we'll see. No, I won't be afraid stand by me whenever you're in trouble. Won't you stand by me? Whoa, stand by me. Whoa, stand now. Stand by me. Stand by me. Stand by me.
Woo! Yes. Okay, while they're deciding, I gotta give props to a couple of people out there. So, Charlotte Pub. Woo woo! Give shout out to Miss Judy. I think Charlotte has the most jams every week. Tuesday night, Ronnie B will be there. It's supposed to start out as a blues jam, but everybody comes out to play, which is awesome. Ron Buehlinger, you guys know Ron, don't
Oh
you?
yeah, excellent player.
Thursday night, Jerry Boscher's doing the open jam, and then Saturday after midnight makes their debut there, which is awesome. Hellenbach is playing at Parrots on Saturday night, and at Kenny's Friday night we got Fair Warning and Bloodshot Red on Saturday.
Bloodshot Red, yeah.
Yes.
Excellent.
And then Saturday, Tweezy and the gang. Tweezy, my boss back here. This guy. Yes, give him props. I'm gonna get the Shining Light Award, which is very cool. Hollywood Entertainment, 155 South Florissant, Saturday night. What time, Tweezy?
6 p.m. sharp.
Oh shit! You know I'm
What's
gonna
the
be
name
late.
of the
You
place?
need to tell me 5.
What's the name of the place? What's that?
Hollywood ENT.
That's what it's called.
I did have my band bail on me if anybody wants to play. It's a 30-minute set. There's no money, but lots of food and drinkies.
Close enough.
She knows my weaknesses.
Yeah.
Food and drink.
Yeah, you really touched home there. There's no doubt.
And I don't know. Oh, and then I just saw before we got here, St. John's Music House is looking for a band Friday night. St. John's Music House needs a band Friday night.
Hey,
I'm gonna be in Kansas City.
Oh, well, okay.
I'm gonna go see the Floozies. in
sounds
Lawrence,
like a
Kansas.
duet.
Oh, that's awesome.
Sounds like a duet.
Yeah, man.
That's
Sounds
awesome.
like the bass and vocals night.
And then this,
I would love to get a
Judas
gig there.
Priest and Steve Vai this weekend too.
Yeah, is that
Wasp
Friday or
on-
Saturday?
Wasp on Tuesday.
Wasp Tuesday, tomorrow night's Wasp by the factory.
Priest,
I'm going to Judas Priest.
Is Ronnie Rod playing? No, he's not playing with him right now. Or?
Johnny Rod?
was the wrestler.
Is Johnny Rod?
Johnny Rod.
No.
Is he?
No.
Queen's right.
No, he's not here
Priest,
for a
too.
while. He shows up at
Oh, no, I
Torchlight
saw
Parade
his
gigs.
schedule.
Huh? Yeah, he does.
He does Torchlight Parade
Well,
gigs.
he wasn't there last time. I hadn't seen him in a couple of shows, but that's okay.
Been a while, yeah.
Episode 117, STL Roar, mycitymymusic.com, Soldier by Blood. Indigo Nova in the house. They're trying to decide what song to sing.
This is Johnny Rod's schedule.
Johnny's schedule.
Lying here on the floor where you left me. I think I took too much. Right here.
Just mentioning from Wasp.
Thought it would be fun. Instead, I support there's a
He's not playing with it tomorrow night.
I got a story.
I got a couple.
So try to call the nurse again, but she's being a little bitch. I think I'll get out of here where I can run as fast as I can to the middle of nowhere, to the middle of my frustrated fears. Well, I swear you're just like a pill instead of making me better. You're making me ill. You're making me ill. The spot where you left me must be a bad trip. All of the other pills, they were different. Maybe I should get some help. Instead of your life support, there's a shortage in the switch. Can't stay on your morphine, cause it's making me itch. I said I tried to call the nurse again, but she's being a little bitch. I think I'll get out of here where I can run as fast as I can to the middle of nowhere, to the middle of my frustrated fears. Well, I swear you're just like a pill instead of making me better.
You're buzzing again.
Yeah, it's going to happen.
Okay.
It's
Keep
gonna
playing
keep-
then, so we don't have to
Let
hear
you
it.
know we're live.
Yeah.
Oh, it's sealed.
And they pull out heads.
Needles in my heart, spell of my mind. Your powerful potion, it gets me every time. Now I toss and turn, I can't sleep. Your kiss burns through my dreams. Here it comes again. I was in chains, stole possession, got me in chains, pulling me back to you, deja vu. Oh, deja vu. Hey. I'm in the dark. Pounding on my brain, driven by the chain, it's calling out my name. But now I toss and turn, I can't sleep. Your kiss burns through my dreams. Here it comes again, I can see the chains. Soul possession got me in a trance, pulling me back to you, deja vu. Oh, deja vu. Hey. I was in chains, soul possession got me in chains, pulling me back to you, deja vu. Oh, deja vu. Powerful potion, it gives me every time. Oh, now I toss and turn, I can't sleep. Your kiss burns through my dreams. Here it comes again, I was in chains. Soul possession got me in chains, pulling me back to you, deja vu. Oh, deja vu.
second or third. He's got his drum set in the car. He couldn't plug it in there.
Well, he's been going. He's about
I know.
My cocktail kit.
He's
some
on
brushes,
cocktail
what the hell?
kit, you know, not all the bells and whistles, not all the fireworks. It's
Here's
okay.
the thing, you got to tell me ahead of time. I can't just.
I didn't. I should have brought my cajon
I
in.
told her you're about ready to jump out your shoes trying to get your drum set.
Kevin would probably do just a great job in the chair and
Right, probably.
Flip a couple trash cans.
Gary Wilson, your band. Gary, your band Hush. Are you playing this weekend?
No, ma'am. We are currently going through a lineup change. Imagine that.
You're on hiatus. Are you on hiatus?
Restructuring. We're on hiatus.
Yes, it's all good.
And we will be on that for probably another couple weeks. I think we're going to start rehearsing Wednesday.
Awesome. Very good.
But I will be with Southside 5, the famous Mr. Stump.
The infamous Stump Stupid
And
Stump.
we'll be there.
Where are you going to be, Gary?
Yes, I know where we're at.
No, you don't.
Well, we passed
Thank
it
you,
up.
Kat.
Look, we passed it
Thank
up,
you,
buddy.
Kat.
You know.
I've known him for a long
Listen,
time.
on the way here, we
Where you
drove
going,
past the bar
Derek?
and I said, that's where we're playing at. Then when we was eating, he goes,
got
is
one
this where we're
more.
playing at?
Oh, we do?
Yeah.
Oh, we didn't know
I
that.
know. I know.
I thought, you know what? I
Look,
thought that's where
we
we
drove
were
past
playing.
it. I said, that's where we'll be playing at. We went
I
to
like to mess
Objects and
with
was
him
eating. He
sometimes.
goes, is
It's
this where we're
fun.
playing at? I go, no, remember we drove past it.
I'm like, not really.
I
Did
don't
we?
know. No, I've known him for a long
I know.
time. He's
Well,
full
no,
of shit. Yes.
He's good though.
He's great. He's
You
a
know
killer
what?
drummer.
You got to be sometimes. you
And his
know.
eyes
Now,
ain't brown, so
now
he's only
Gary,
shit up to here.
your history goes way back. You played when Denny had a talent agency. Is that right? Denny Pottis.
Yeah. Sun
Booking
Sun
agent with
Sun-
Sun
Sun
Productions,
Entertainment.
What was it? Sun or was it
Sun over there.
He had
on,
the Mr.
Tower
Wizard band or
Northern
whatever.
Band, yeah.
What was
Have
his
you
band?
seen
Mr. Wizard, yeah.
Mr. Well, he had Mr. Wizard forever.
My friend
Yeah.
Troy from the Kiss tribute band Strutter lived with him, or worked with him for a while when I was doing the limo gigs for all them guys.
Well, you know he's got a new band. What is it? Soulard.
Soulard Island Dudes.
Yeah, that's it. They played this last weekend.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
looks
very
good.
cool.
Denny's looking good, man. He's playing well.
I know. You know
Yeah,
he
back in
never
shape.
ages. He's like Dick Clark. He never ages.
Oh, he's getting up there, though.
Yeah, but you know what? He'll never tell you the truth. Like we celebrated his birthday. We already knew he was 100, but he said, "I'm 60." Okay, you got it,
I'm
Denny.
60.
Whatever.
Kat told me. Yeah. Kat told me the other day about me. She says, "You're already in your 70s." I'm like, man, what up?
He's always saying he's an old man. I go, quit saying that.
Yeah, well,
I'm
I'm gonna
not
start
saying
calling
it,
you
but
Pawpaw.
she already tells me, you know. I'm like,
gonna
oh,
start
okay, you
calling
might be
you
right
Pawpaw.
on this, you know.
I don't know. I have no
Pawpaw.
idea.
It's not cool. We're at the bar and you're giving up your age. So I'm trying to, you know. Is that
I've
your
never
buddy?
said
No, it's my
anything yet.
grandpa. It's my
I've
uncle.
never said
Something.
anything yet. I wouldn't and I won't. 102.
You're 35 at Hooters.
That's right. There you go. Keep drinking. I get cuter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you ready? One more? Can I get one more out of you guys?
Sure.
One more.
We're slowing it down a little. We're gonna
Okay.
end the night with a mellow song.
Nice. That's how you do it. Is this an original?
That's an old classic. We recognize it.
It's been 7 hours and 15 days
Love this song.
since you took your love away. I go out every night and sleep all day since you took your love away. Since you've been gone, I can do whatever I want. I can see whomever I choose. I
Facebook.com, Soldier by Blood. Thank you, Indigo Nova. You guys are awesome. Yes. Thank you, Scott. Thank you, Gary. And Tweezy and Mike. Of
And
course.
Kat.
Yes, and Kat, thank you for having us walk in the door today.
Oh, it's all good.
Very nice of you.
Why don't you gonna wait and get in the picture?
Yeah, I thought we were still gonna talk to them. I was getting out of their spot.
What? It's.
I don't know.
It's like not. It's like for 9.
You know when I get with you, I quit paying attention to time.
Yeah, I know. I know.